Hello, searcher for the backyard driving range. I hit a hybrid today because today's question that came into customer service from Jerry E is about hybrids. Jerry says, Serge, I enjoy getting your email golf instructions. They have been helpful in improving my game. However, I have a question on ball position, specifically with the hybrid number 2 and hybrid number 3. I hit these clubs solidly but tend to pull to the left. Can you enlighten me on the correct ball position when using these hybrids? Okay, ball position is critical on any golf shot. Okay, now I want to start off by just saying that let's just assume you have perfect alignment. Okay, you have perfect alignment, and which is I'm going to talk about being parallel left. All right, so I'm going to put one of the lines down here. Parallel left. In fact, I'm just going to set up the arrows completely, so lock them in place so we know that they're perpendicular, because these snap into place so we know that they're 90 degrees. Okay, they're snapped in place. I'm going to put them on the ground, and I'm going to try to set it up at the with the aiming line at the flag. The flag being the camera. Okay? So, I think we're pretty close to spot on right there. Maybe just a shade to the left. Now, ball position would be, if I'm standing here, if I stand here with straight toes, like people want us to do, and I put my club normally where it's at with straight feet, which is what most want, but we play with flared feet. I think if you end up getting the ball still off somewhere up towards your instep with hybrids or any woods, I think you're going to find that your ball is going to be too far forward. If your ball is too far forward in your stance, even with perfect alignment, all right, so again, I'm going to stand here in this case now, and I'm going to put this crossbar right here exactly on my flared foot on the heel, and the club just right there on the heel. If I had my club up there, I think it's obvious to see that right now that club face is pointed over there because it's too far forward. Just like if I put it too far back, it's effectively out to the right. So even with perfect alignment, you have to realize that with perfect alignment, where you are vertical alignment, if you're in there perfectly, toes, knees, hips, shoulders, and eyes, the whole vertical alignment is perfectly parallel left. If your ball is too far forward, you are effectively aimed left, and therefore you should have hit the ball here, but you don't hit it till that inch or two later. The club face has already started releasing, going into the forward mid-toe up. Your ball is going to start left until you get tired of that and maybe hold on to it, and then you can start hitting them thin, and if you hold on too much, they can start at or right of the target, and then go somewhere to the right. Again, playing from the right side of the ball. So if it's too far back, you opened up the other side of the golf course for all the shots. So ball position is critical. So basically, you want to always play your hybrid somewhere at or just slightly behind the left heel. If you're forward heel, the left heel if you're a right-handed golfer, and make sure that the ball is just about back. Normally, when I play a driver, it's about dead on the heel. All right, it is not in the arches or in the ups or towards the front toe, like as if your feet were straight. We're flared, so it has to be back here. Right here would be about dead center of my stance. So remember, we gauge the width of our stance and the ball position not really by the toes, but by the ankles. All right, the distance from the centerness of the ankles. All right. Because again, like in my case, I flared the right foot about 30 degrees, but I flared the left one 45 to 50. So you have to use the ankles when you're using your flared feet. So just get down and you look and you see where it is. So that could be an issue. Perfect alignment, bad ball position, too far forward will cause the pulls. Another thing that could be causing it would be, again, let's assume you had good alignment, but you're turning a little bit too much in the backswing, getting the club a little bit deep, so as you turn out of the way, that could be bringing you out and over the top, because you turned a little deep and got in the sacred barrel ground. As you have to turn more to get your body around it, right, to get the club back in front of your body to swing down the line, that could get you outside in, and even with good ball position, you could still be over-releasing and pulling the ball to the left because you're outside in, and your path, instead of coming down this line this way, it's coming a little bit this way. All right, with a square club face left, and that'll hit the left. That'll hit the ball starting at or even left of the target, and might even move more left if you really release going into the forward mid toe up. One last big issue would be aiming right completely, all the way up and down, all the lines, and or feet aimed right, body aimed a little bit left, which will have the club face forward again, the ball forward very likely, and hitting the ball late to the left. And then I think somewhere along the line, most of the time, even if one tends to hit a lot of balls to the left, every now and then your brain's just going to say, I am not going left on this shot, and then you hang on and then adios to the right. Okay, and vice versa. If you lose a lot of them to the right, eventually you finally get to the point and say, I am not losing this one to the right, and then poof, it goes to the left. So always have to start with checking your alignment and or ball position, because if your alignment's perfect, then you got to go to your ball position, because that could be causing it. And then after that, checking your swing that you're not making too big a turn and getting in the circular barrel ground coming out, which will have you spinning out and be hitting the balls to the left. And again, if you get tired of hitting it to the left and you hold on, then you can start losing them to the right. So that's the key here. One problem can cause different ball flights, just depends how you get back to impact and swing through the ball. Okay, so hopefully this answers your question, Jerry, and so get out there and check your ball mark, get in there, maybe put some clubs down on the ground and start figuring out where the right ball position is for whatever club you have in your bag. All right, and when you get good ball position with good alignment, you'll start hitting it more solid straight and shooting those lower scores. That's it for the search for today, and I'll be talking to you all again soon.